Question: is belief about truth or about how to live? I'm Kit Rodgers, and I've got questions. Every morning, before the world wakes up, I read philosophy, psychology, religion, science, literature, art, whatever subject has been quietly refusing to leave me alone. I don't do this because I think knowledge is going to save me, although it can't hurt. I do it because I've learned something about myself. If I don't orient my day early, the day will do it for me. And the day is mostly run by anxiety, ego, and whatever algorithm happens to be loudest. So after I read, I walk outside. Big South Fork is quiet in the morning. It's the kind of quiet that doesn't demand anything from you. Horses standing still. Chickens already arguing. Creeks doing exactly what they were doing yesterday. They're completely uninterested in my plans. So that movement from books to the land has taught me something important. Belief, it doesn't live in books. It lives in how you move through your day. And honestly, that's what started bothering me. Most of the fights we have about belief aren't actually about truth. They're about orientation. They're about how we decide where to stand, what to tolerate, and when to move, which raises a dangerous question. What if belief isn't primarily about being right, but about being livable? We're trained to think about belief like a verdict. You gather evidence, you deliberate, you declare something true. Religion does this, ideology does this, social media does this in all caps, and in a seemingly never-ending loop. Basically, the model we're presented with and expected to follow looks like this: belief, truth, action. Get the belief right, and everything else will fall into place. But it's not how human beings actually work. Most of us act first, and then we construct beliefs sturdy enough to justify what we've already done. That's exactly how belief hardens into identity. And once belief becomes identity, questioning it starts to feel like self-harm. And at that point, belief stops guiding action and it starts defending territory. That's when it becomes brittle. Brittle things don't adapt. Charles Sanders Peirce came first when it comes to pragmatism, or pragmatism as he preferred. Peirce wasn't interested in belief as comfort. He wasn't interested in belief as identity. And he wasn't interested in belief as something you simply declare. He was interested in belief as a rule for action. For Peirce, the meaning of an idea wasn't found in how convincing it sounded. It was found in the habits it produced. If a belief didn't really shape behavior, if it didn't guide action when certainty wasn't available, then whatever else it was doing wasn't doing philosophy. Now, that's a brutal standard, because honestly, it strips belief of romance and it leaves it exposed to reality. So then comes along William James, and he took Peirce's insight and he made it human. James wasn't asking whether an idea was eternally true in some cosmic sense. He asked, what happened when a person lived as if it were true? Truth, for James, wasn't something you possessed. It was something that happened to an idea when it proved itself useful in lived experience, not useful in theory, useful in life. Now, that doesn't mean whatever feels good is true. It means beliefs earn their keep over time, out in the open, under pressure. Gustav Fechner felt this from the inside. Henry Bergson understood it as movement, experience, unfolding forward, not assembled from propositions. Even Daniel Dennett, as modern and unsentimental as philosophers come, and by the way, one of my favorites of the modern era, treats belief as something organisms use to navigate complexity, not something they worship. Pragmatism doesn't ask what you say you believe. It asks what your beliefs make you do. I test beliefs here without meaning to. The horses don't care what I believe about free will. Right, Blue? They care whether I show up calm, consistent, paying attention. Hey, buddy. The chickens don't care about metaphysics. They care whether the coop is secure. The trails don't care what I intended. They respond to how often I walk them. Belief here is procedural. It's repetition. It's care. Attention. Roland doesn't believe in theories. He believes in scent, sound, and momentum. He adjusts constantly. Out here, belief isn't something you announce. It's something you enact over and over until it either works, hey buddy, or it doesn't. So here's where I'm landing for now. Belief isn't primarily about truth claims. It's about orientation. It's the thing that tells you how to move when the map is incomplete and the terrain is uneven. Pragmatism gives me permission to keep seeking without demanding final answers. To borrow from many traditions without pretending allegiance to any one of them. To hold beliefs seriously, but not rigidly. I judge beliefs by what they produce. Do they make me more patient? Do they make me more attentive? More capable of revision without shame? If not, no matter how beautiful they sound, they don't get to stay. Belief is for living, not winning. Love you. Mean it.